All right, good morning. We've made it to Friday, about a quarter after 5 o'clock, or just coming up on that. And it really depends on where you're at this morning as what type of weather you're seeing. And even here in the metro, it really varies from northwest to southeast. Very light snow, even drizzle as you get up over the northwestern part of Douglas County. And then as you get down, say, from downtown into Council Bluffs, Bellevue, Papillion, South Omaha, it is snowing incredibly hard. So there will be some major impacts again for the morning drive. Temperatures right now hovering at or just above the freezing mark. Snow is coming down very heavily on the southeast side of the city, and it is backing to the northwest. So though I think the amounts overall will be lightest over the northwestern part of the city, everybody can expect snow for the morning drive and a lot of slick and icy spots out there. So be ready. And that's got Threat Tracker obviously in the moderate category today, and then the cold weather still projected for the upcoming weekend. Quick look at temperature shows not much change. It has gotten a little colder with light snow all night long over northeastern Nebraska. Right now 28 in Columbus, and then temperatures warm from the low to mid 30s from here to the southeast. In fact, it turns into light rain and drizzle over the far southeastern viewing counties. But right in here, oh boy, we've got some major snow coming down. In fact, look at this shot. This is from US 75 and Cornhusker. I was trying to get this shot up about an hour ago. I finally got it back, and you can see snow-covered roads. Look at that. Even just looking from our camera down to some of the headlights here, the visibility is way down. So heavy, heavy snow here with northwest winds at 12, and the visibility north of there at the airport 3 miles. I would say we're probably down to about a quarter mile. It's not fog. We got rid of that, but heavy snow down between South O and Bellevue. And it's kind of inching back to the north here. As you can see, most of this really gets into that fourth and fifth tier of color. That means moderate to heavy snow. Bright white, the gray, and even almost that bluish gray shaded area. Bellevue right up 75. Travel very slow and probably not recommended right now here. And as we look back to the northeast, right up I-80 across 6, kind of the same thing as you get into Council Bluffs. This reminds me a lot of when I lived in Erie, Pennsylvania for a year. You would get these localized snow squalls, they would call them, where it can snow 2 or 3 inches an hour. And that's kind of what we're seeing over the southeast side of the city. And then you go a few miles via, say, Boys Town, up toward Bennington, Elkhorn. It's not doing much at all. So again, it really just depends on where you're at early on this Friday morning. And then here's our heavy snow band. I just did a Facebook and a tweet here. 2 inch an hour inside this purple here, and you can see that is slowly drifting back to the northwest. Not quite here to the station. We're lighter snow, generally just kind of your low accumulating type stuff, but we're getting a pretty good dump here over the southeastern part of the city right now. The models actually depict this very well. They keep it heaviest right on the southeast side of the city, but do back some moderate snow through a good part of the metro here for a short time this morning. Then we get a break. Then we may actually get another little burst this evening as the colder air starts to move in, but temperatures at least through about 4 or 5 o'clock look to be pretty steady in the low to mid 30s there. All right, we've got about a 1 to 3 inch band up over northeastern Nebraska. That's been going on all night. And then around the metro, southwest, northeast, we're talking about 1 to 2 inches. But locally, I think we could see 2, 3, maybe 4 inches. Just depends how much we can accumulate on the southeast side of the city. So there's going to be a localized area where we get several inches of slushy accumulation. So be ready for that. Otherwise, the snow will taper a bit this afternoon. Steady temps near 35. Lighter snow and flurries tonight. I'm not expecting much in additional accumulation. It will be turning windy and the Arctic area rise. By tomorrow morning, we're at 15. We don't warm much at all tomorrow. Looks like we'll be partly cloudy in the afternoon with a high near 20. Down to 1 below still expected Sunday. 14 the high in the afternoon, and then kind of up and down with the temperatures next week. No major storms, but we could see a weak weather disturbance bring some light snow or flurries, especially as we head towards Monday night. All right, that's the latest on our 7-day, and if you haven't done so, you can download Snowcast right now and put it to the test and see what it's saying, especially in your location, because it's going to vary. It may say a dusting, a ½ inch up in northwest Omaha. I'd be curious to see what it says down for, say, Offutt Air Force Base in Bellevue or even in Council Bluffs this morning. See how accurate it is. We'll see how it does picking up on that local heavy snow band. Either way, right now 518 and officially in town it's 33. Stay with us. Much more on our wintry weather right after the break.